I wanted to ask a bit about the Italian electronic music scene and the Italian clubs. Do you think that the Italian electronic music scene and the Italian clubbing scene, do you think that it's changed over years? And if so, how do you think it's changed? I know it's quite a big question, but
Yes, I think of course they change a lot since the beginning. I think during the 90s, Italian scene was maybe one of the best in the world, I would say. Now maybe it's not the best, so that's why they changed. But I think we had good spots, good festival, and good clubs also during these days. This industry during the years has been changed a lot of times because speaking about 90s or 80s, there was no internet, there was no social media, so the club was really different. The approach to the club, who was involved in the clubs, it was really different. So I think the things are changing a lot, of course. Nowadays it's difficult to speak about clubbing because especially in Italy during the last 2-3 years was really difficult with the pandemic. So nowadays it's really tough, but
and maybe now it's a new beginning, hopefully a new good beginning for club scene in Italy. But one of the I think that Italian scene doesn't have or doesn't have been able to do compared to the other scene. For example, as Amy was saying, in the 90s, we were really strong. I mean, we had big clubs, big scene, big DJs, and nowadays also we have big DJs, big producers, but we haven't been able to make a really Italian scene and export it around the world, like for example UK does, or like now the Amsterdam scene is doing with all this new trend music. So this has been one of the things that maybe we miss it, because we always had big producers. Even today there are tons of Italian good producers
and DJs too.
and DJs, but we are not like we have been able to set a trend around from our, we always take the trend from outside. That's a pity for
it's
our
also
country.
political things, because I think in Italy we have more and more restriction than UK or Berlin or the German area, so this is not easy to develop a good culture for the young generation, and also for all the investor, the people that could invest on the industry. So we have a good scene, we have good DJ, we have good producer, but we have too many limits lately that and it's difficult to evolve with this kind of limits.